Just quickly.
Hi, my name is Matias. I am one of 3 legislative aides with Supervisor Kim. I staff on the Tenderloin, and before working with Supervisor Kim, I used to work at the SRO Families Collaborative. So we work with THC and the SRO Collaborative that you all are familiar with, but we work specifically with families that live in the Tenderloin, in the South of Market, Mission, Chinatown. There's over 600 of them all across the city that live in SRO rooms, just like you guys.
Yep. Okay. Well, if you guys have questions on bed bugs or shelter, the other area that Matias staffs us on is also the Mid-Market Citizens Advisory Committee, and that is a committee that is giving guidance to the city on all those community benefit agreements that companies that move to mid-market and are getting a tax exclusion or a tax exemption have to sign with the city in order to get that tax exemption. The first community benefits agreement was signed with Zendesk, who moved to 6 and Market, and what they are contributing to the community is funding our food justice work. So whether it's our food justice work in the Tenderloin.
Food justice.
And specifically, what were they funding?
So they committed to working with a nonprofit organization to identify and create one more community garden where there would be fresh fruit and vegetables. They will work, because of their expertise, they will try to create a website with all the resources that are in the neighborhood that you guys can access, so you can, some caseworker of yours can look up on the computer, hey, where do they give out free appliances? And that they will compile up all that information. They will also help with 2 paid internships this summer for young people that live in and around this area that will get paid to kind of like get exposure for the work that they do. And then they have committed to coming out themselves and their workers to experience the neighborhood and learn about the Tenderloin and the South of Market area, so to really understand where they're coming from.
Who would they contact you to find out about something like that? Your office or something?
Yeah, you can certainly contact. I have a bunch of cards. I'll leave them. You can contact me. You can call me. You can buy our office, because there will be a lot more of these businesses that are going to come into mid-market, and they're going to have to give back to the community. So we want to know from you guys what is a good way, or things that you might need, whether it's here right at the Heartland, or just in your daily life, what kind of services, what kind of jobs, what kind of things that you expect these organizations to contribute to the community.
Well, one thing I know is that we don't have computers, and everyone always gives a .com number, and we don't. Oh yeah, we go to the library and wait in line, run for a computer. But I mean, how do we get? Nobody leaves a phone number. They always put a .com.
Zendesk actually has it in their community benefits agreement that they will. This company that we're talking about, they say they will donate computers, but they just move into a new space, so they bought a lot of computer and are not going through them very quickly. But that's something that we expect all the companies to do: donate the computers that they don't need anymore, but that we all certainly can use.
And really quickly, we have 6 to 7 more community benefits agreements that will probably be signed by December of this year. So if you want to come to the meetings and give input on what you think the company should be giving back to the neighborhood, whether it's computers for buildings, that's contact Matias so you can go and give that input. One other company, for example, it's not all tech companies. One of the companies that's moving in is a high-end furniture store called One Kings Lane. And they've already approached us and said, what if we donate furniture to some of the SRO buildings for their common areas? Or what if we help fund more common areas, because they recognize that this is such a dense neighborhood. But they're a furniture store, so they're trying to fit, furniture, right? With Twitter, it'll be a different set of expertise, right? And so Twitter will probably be the biggest community benefits agreement, and we really want you to weigh in on how you want them to give back to the neighborhood.
Excuse me.